Welcome to Jamie deRoy and Friends. Recently at Birdland, we did a fundraiser for the Entertainment Community Fund. We're going to bring it to you in two parts. So welcome tonight to part one.
Welcome to the stage, the host of the evening, Jamie deRoy.
Let me run in front of trucks, smash the mirror on my wall. Let me puff away and choke, sniff a little coke, and have myself a ball. After all, I'm too old to die young. Let me walk against the lights, max out all my credit cards, send the cookies, cakes, and pies directly to my thighs, and make them all with lard. After all, I'm too old to die young. Let me talk to strangers in the street, sleep with everyone I meet, shop everywhere unasked, and worse, unmasked. Serve me food that has expired. If it's turning, I don't care. Let me go from thrill to thrill, pop another pill, and breathe polluted air. What's the diff when your spring has been sprung? After all, I'm too old to die young. Let me wear my highest heeled shoes, fall in potholes if I choose, walk through Times Square when it's late, join J date. Let my face begin to fall, let it wrinkle, what the hay. I'll be reckless and I'll roam till they tell the actors home, take her away. Give me speed, give me hash, let me fly, let me crash, let me sail, let me sink, lock me up in the clink, drop the bomb on my head, not a tear will I shed, not a moan, not a sigh, as I kiss my assets goodbye. What the hell? I'm too old to die young. We just think she is the bee's knees, the cat's meows, everything. Please welcome Nikki M. James.
I just love New York so very much. So I'm going to do this number. Once I hated this city, now it can't get me down. Slushy, humid, and gritty, what a pretty town. What thought I could be duller, more depressing, less gay. Now my favorite color is gray. A wall of rain as it turns to sleet, the lack of sun on a one-way street. I love the grime all the time, and what more do I need? My window pane has a lovely view, an inch of sky and a fly or two. Why, I can see half a tree, and what more do I need? The dust is thick and it's galling, it simply can't be excused. In winter even the falling snow looks used. My window pane may not give much light, but I see you, so the view is bright. If I can love you, I'll pay the dirt no heed. With your love, what more do I need? Someone's shouting for quiet, someone's starting a brawl. Down the block there's a riot, and I'll buy it all. Listen now, I'm ecstatic. Hold me close and be still. Hear the lovely pneumatic drill. Subway train thunders through the Bronx. A taxi horn on the corner honks. But I adore every roar, and what more do I need? I hear a crane making street repairs, a 2-ton child running wild upstairs. Steam pipes bang, sirens clang, and what more do I need? The neighbors yell in the summer, the landlord yells in the fall, so loud I can't hear the plumber pound the wall. An aeroplane roars across the bay, but I can hear you as clear as day. You said you loved me above the sound and speed. With your love, what more do I need? That song is a Stephen Sondheim song, which is, I think, just like a love letter to the greatest city in the world. Which was my first love, New York, and then I got married and I had a second love. And about a year ago, just over a year ago, I became a mother. Thank you. And then I knew what real, true love is. So this next song I'm gonna sing is a song called Sleepy Man that I've been singing for years and years and years. It's one of my favorite tunes. And it is the song I sing to my daughter every night before she goes to sleep. It's a really special moment, so I'm really excited to share it with you. Hopefully she can hear it, because I didn't put her to bed tonight. So don't fall asleep, just be lulled into the beautiful. We got more show after me. This is Sleepy Man. Been a busy day with some heavy seas, but you've done your best, sleepy man. Let your troubles lay, let your breathing ease as I rub your chest, sleepy man. You're all done with the run of the race for today. You've got plenty of running to face. Come tomorrow, I'm right here, always near And I love you, my dear sleepy man. Not a girl I know has a better deal than my life with you, sleepy man. If I let it show how you make me feel, we'd be up till 2, sleepy man. You're all done with the run of the race for today, and you've got plenty of running to face. Come tomorrow, I'm right here, always near, and I love you, my dear sleepy man. I'm right here, always near, always loving my dear sleepy man. Thank you so much.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the incredible comedy of Stephen Scott.
I feel weird doing comedy in a jazz club. I feel like I should have brought a trumpet or something. How's that? Was that all right? Good. Oh, this is fun to be here. This is nice to be back. And I went away for a while and working. I made it sound like I went to prison there for a second. I was traveling. I was in Europe and South America and some exotic places. I was just last week. I was in beautiful Bayonne. Have you guys been there? Lovely this time of year. Wonderful place. No, I was actually just in Atlantic. Well, it's Vegas. Then I was Atlantic City. Atlantic City is the poor man's Vegas. They have a very similar slogan. What happens in Atlantic City? Nobody gives a crap. It's very weird this time of year because it's after the summer. You get all the hardcore gamblers. My buddy and I were walking in the casino the other day, right? As we're walking in, there's a guy in front begging for money. He's like,
Hey fellas, you think you could help me out a little bit? Trying to get a little something to eat. If you could help me out, that'd be great.
so I looked at him and said, let me ask you something. If I give you money right now, what's not to say you're just going to run into a casino and gamble it all away? He looks at me and goes, oh, no, I got gambling money. So it's one of those interesting towns. And the hotel was weird. I was at this, it was like a boutique hotel, and they had a flood, so they were renovating it. And they had these guys doing construction, like from 8 o'clock in the morning all week. I didn't need an alarm clock, a wake-up call. Every day I was waking up to... So it's good to be back here at Birdland, away from all the crazy four seizures I had. Not to mention, when they were doing the construction, somebody accidentally drilled into the power line. They had the power out for the whole hotel. They had generators for the lights, but nothing else. So there was no phone, no television, no internet. It was like a week of Shabbos at this Fakakta hotel. I felt like I was one horse and buggy away from being legally Amish. But it was nice. My mom came to the show. She doesn't get to come out too often. It was fun. She brought her boyfriend. My mom has a new boyfriend now. Yeah, which is a little weird for me because my parents are still married, and so they behave. What are you gonna do? He's a very nice guy, actually. But what's funny is he's a big sports fan, and my mom, God love her, knows nothing about sports. Like, this is the woman when I was a kid would drive me to Little League and say, "I'll pick you up after baseball rehearsal." This is a play. She's one of these people who calls halftime intermission, theater people. And so he's a big sports fan. So for his sake, she tries to make a vested interest, but she doesn't know what she doesn't know. So a few weeks ago, they were at the Yankees game, right? And the Yankees were playing the Baltimore Orioles. I call in the middle, someone's heard of the Orioles. And so I call in the middle of the game, she's like, "Oh, hi, sweetie, it's great to hear from you. We can't talk right now, we're at the game, but I thought you'd like to know that the Yankees are winning 5-3. I said, "Oh, that's great, who are they playing?" She goes, "They're playing the Oreos." How adorable. Not the Orioles, the bird, the Oreos, the frickin' cookie. She thought that was the name of the baseball team. I didn't have the heart to tell her. I'm like, "Oh, that's great, Mom. I'm watching the Mets game. They're beating the Fig Newtons right now, so..." Tomorrow night we can watch the Chips Ahoy Malamar game in Bond. So I just had an anniversary. My girlfriend and I just celebrated a very specific anniversary. 5 years, 4 months, 3 weeks, 2 days, 27.5 hours. Very, very big anniversary. Thank you. And I bought her a ring. Yes, that video doorbell. That thing is amazing. I got to tell you. She wasn't happy, but I thought it was cool. Now that we've been together a while, she's been nagging me about whether we should start having a serious conversation about, whether or not we should start having pets. And I'd love to have pets. Problem is, she's a dog person, I'm a cat person. And the reason that's a problem is when I say dog person, I'm talking about a woman in her 40s who for some reason, whenever she sees a dog, she becomes a 6-year-old child. Doggy! And she's one of these people who talks to dogs like they're mentally challenged. Dog's looking at me, "What the hell's wrong with this chick?" I'm like, "I know, dude, I live with her, you're preaching to the choir." But she's like, "Why do you hate dogs?" I'm like, "I don't hate dogs." She's like, "I just don't like them as much as cats." She's like, "But dogs are amazing." I'm like, "Yes, dogs are amazing. In fact, dogs are so amazing. Dogs can be trained to help blind people and deaf people get around safely. Dogs are so amazing, they can be trained to sniff out for drugs and explosive devices at airports to keep us all safe. Dogs are so amazing, they can be trained to find missing people in piles of rubble after earthquakes and stuff. In fact, they're so amazing, they can be trained to jump out of airplanes with the Navy SEALs and go on missions to kill Osama bin Laden. That's how amazing dogs are. Cats can't do any of that crap. But you know what cats can do? Is shit in a box. And that's where my priorities lie, folks. You gotta be able to poop in the box. I don't know how, but because you can train a dog to all that stuff, you really can't train it to poop. I think people must have a dog poop picking up fetish or something. Right? Because it makes no sense. I was with my buddy the other day. He's got 2 dogs. And he went walking, and he's sitting there with the bags, double fisting the dog poop. And I'm like, "Oh." And he's like, "Oh, it's no big deal." I'm like, "No, it's a very big deal." They say dog is man's best friend. Guess what? I have a best friend. Day ever comes, I find myself picking up his poop off the ground, he will cease to be my best friend. Cats you don't have to deal with. Cats are easy. They even bathe themselves. Cats got that whole system with that. They're great. The only thing you have to deal with the cat is maybe once every month and a half or 2, you got to deal with and they hawk up that giant ball of phlegm and fur. But that's still better than picking up dog poop, Troy's. I'd say that. But yeah, I had a dog on my plane the other day. I was flying back. There was this. Now everybody brings their dogs on the plane. They got the vest and they go, "Well, I got rickets," and they bring the dog. It was a bulldog with that like severe underbite where the face looks like the grill of a 1949 Buick. And the thing was just slobbering all over the. They're looking at me. I'm all nervous, And the woman's like, "Oh no, he's just being friendly." I'm like, No. He's looking at my schwanz like it's a chew toy. He's not being friendly. It's good being here in October. I usually like to travel during end of October, early November, because it's usually election season. We get a nice break this year, thank God, but next year it's going to be back to the mess. I have to get away. It's too stressful, because we live in the tri-state area. So whenever we have like a midterm election, we have to listen to 3 times the amount of annoying campaign commercials from candidates from New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. Yeah, right? And last year was awful, and plus we had a governor's race at the same. Every time you turn on TV, it's one of those dumb commercials. You know the ones I'm talking about, right? Where they hire actors to pretend they're just regular folks saying disparaging things about the other candidate. "Kathy Hochul burned our house down." If you vote for Hochul, she gonna burn your house down too. This must responsible to people like Kathy Hochul. In 1994, Lee Zeldin had a love affair with a Chihuahua. Is this the kind of man you want as your governor? This message sponsored by the people who love Chihuahuas. You've seen them, they're so stupid. I'll tell you something, I'm surprised that they don't enforce the same law for the campaign commercials that they do for the prescription medication commercials. Where halfway through they have to include a disclaimer listing the side effects of all the crap that might go wrong if you vote for that candidate. Wouldn't it be so helpful, right? Instead of hearing like, hi, I'm so-and-so and I approve this message. No, I'd rather hear, if you vote for this candidate, you may experience bouts of upset stomach, nausea, vomiting, dizziness, rash, chills, fever, swelling of the tongue or throat, higher taxes, a deficit, depression, nightmares, thoughts of suicide, increased bowel movements, and urge you need to have them and ability to control them. If you have an election that lasts more than 4 hours, be sure to call your congressman immediately. That's what I'm talking about. You guys have been great. I'm Stephen Scott. Thank you so much. Good night.
My next guest is somebody very special to me, too, because she's been with me a lot. She plays like classic rock violin. I've never known anybody like her. When she was 14 years old, she played Albert Hall in London at 14. And she has just continued on this incredible international path. When I say she plays all over the world, she got back recently from playing the Egyptian pyramids. I mean, who does that? She has played every club and every major concert hall. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Daisy Jopling.